I've spoken to both the Prime Minister and the Home Secretary in their previous jobs about this. As a matter of fact, Priti Patel met with Lady Britain, Sir Cliff Richard, and I when the three of us went to the House of Lords for a presentation a few years ago. So she is very familiar with the shortcomings of the police. I understand their reluctance to discipline anyone from the police because there's only one politician this century from a major party who's had the courage to take on the police, and that is Theresa May, as both Prime Minister and Home Secretary. And I would just hope that Boris Johnson and Priti Patel would show the courage of Theresa May. First of all, you must understand that I came to this country as a 21-year-old believing that the Metropolitan Police were the finest police service in the world. They gradually eroded my faith with the pretty police in the 70s, with the sus law arrests of young black men, and then, of course, with the Stephen Lawrence case. And now, when I was brought into the arena on this issue in 2013, like all the others, I thought, this is so stupid, it could only be happening to me. Why is it happening to me? But as I got in touch with the others, and we all wanted to speak to each other because we couldn't make sense of what had happened to us, we realized there were similarities. And one of the similarities is that having made a mistake, the police will do almost anything to avoid admitting it, and will certainly avoid punishing whichever officers made the errors. I would have thought that by now the public yearned to know the truth behind the murder and the cover-up of the murder of Stephen Lawrence, and now to know the truth of the murder and the cover-up of the murder of Alistair Morgan. They still want to know how the Metropolitan Police could have been so simultaneously sadistic and stupid as to undertake Operation Midland on the word of one person whom I would generously call seriously distressed. And in my case, my accuser was seriously distressed. He saw me on TV and decided he was going to get me. Well, that's not grounds for an arrest. I mean, forget it. If it's unsafe to be on television in this country, then we should just shut down all the transmitting stations. But I was completely shocked by how amateur the Metropolitan Police are. In so many cases, they make the Keystone Cops look like the SAS. And yet, no one has suffered or been disciplined as a result of Operation Midland, which must surely be the most fantastic mistake by a police force ever.